Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I stated on numerous occasions that during my videos that there's a main club on this planet led by the United States with Great Britain as the house servant and then the rest being the slave plantation people over there on the plantation outside. And then it's the new club who's coming to fruition, and that is Russia, China, maybe with India and other countries that are still waiting to see what's going on in Ukraine and if Russia will be destroyed by the big club or not. If the big club, the first club, will not be able to destroy Russia and Russia will somehow resist and whatever happens over there, a perpetual war, then that means that the countries that are on the fence can pick Russia because Russia did not lose, not necessarily win, did not lose, and that's the important thing. So here we have the little countries who are the emissaries of the big countries. Like for instance, Japan was a very busy bee. Went to India, went to Europe, went to East Asia, went to South Asia, and tried to see who's who, what's what. Are you joining with our club? Are you just going with the other ones? And the same with Boris Johnson went to India, tried to sway India, and then it was Blinken, the Secretary of State of the United States, came to everybody tried to get India. India just said no, no, no. Our best interest is to buy oil and gas from Russia, and we'll continue to do that. So they can't make a fast, do a fast regime change yet over there. They succeeded something in Pakistan, where Imran Khan tried to, show a little bit of sympathy for some country that was not, you're not allowed to show any sympathy at this point, and it was quickly shown the door. So in this case, we have the Russian envoy going to India for the parade of the Victory Day of the Second World War. And this article comes from the Republic World from May 9th, 2022. And this is the title: Russian envoy to India urges world to stay united against hidden geopolitical agenda. So, it says here that this ambassador stated that today the main goal of the global community is to preserve peace and security with the UN playing a key role. Well, you take whatever you want out of this. But this gentleman said that all countries, he appealed to all countries to stay united against double standards. Well, I can see that. Hypocrisy, I can see that. In international relations and hidden geopolitical agendas. I don't know if they're hidden. I think they're right for everybody to see. We already know what's going on in East Asia. We know what's going on in Europe. We know what's going on in the South America. So I don't think it's really hidden. And the NATO, who's this defensive or defense alliance, uh, plays a role and tries to expand wherever it can. Now they want to do it in East Asia somehow with Australia and New Zealand and Japan and maybe South Korea and who knows who else over there. But nevertheless, they try to do a different thing for the tranquility and peace of that area to preserve the status quo. These were the words. So the Russian diplomat said that the cooperation in global affairs is the only way forward and stressed that the attempt to undermine World War II lessons is detrimental to global security. A lot of people might say a lot of things about, obviously they say, hey, what are you doing in Ukraine? I say, well, we do it preemptively because, NATO was close. We had to do it. We had to invade. So they say, the Russians say, we're right. The Ukrainians say, no, we're right. NATO says, no, we're right. So um, we all have our own assessments, right? And it says here that Russia will always remember with gratitude the Indian contribution to the Second World War. And he mentions here that we proudly recall that in 1941 and 1942, friendship societies were set up in India in support of the USSR, the ambassador said. And then brave Indian contingents were engaged in providing supplies to the Red Army through Persia, Iran. In 1944, two sons of India were decorated with the highest military award of the Soviet Union, the Order of the Red Star, he added. The ambassador says that Russia believes in resolving conflicts by peaceful means. Yeah, but a lot of people would say, okay, but can you look at Ukraine? I understand what's going on. So it's just that, when your security guarantees or security concerns are not taken into consideration, then and you say, hey, look at me, look what's going on here, and everybody's just move on, we don't care, then you have to take the matter in your own hands, and then you fight your brothers, I guess. This is what the Russians said, and you guys know better. And then it says here, the Russian President Vladimir Putin also sent congratulatory messages to leaders and people of Azerbaijan, Armenia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Moldova, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Abkhazia, South Ossetia, Donetsk People Republic, and the Lugansk People Republic, as well as to peoples of Georgia and Ukraine. Well, and then we have here Zelensky compares Putin to Hitler in World War II Victory Day speech. Evil has returned. Okay. Well, yeah, it's like that. It's all bad because such people exist in this world, and all bad or all good. They don't have any percentage of goodness or any percentage of evil, because they're such people. I've never met one, but maybe you guys met one, and I know that I would fail to meet someone or to even read about someone who was all good or all bad. But we're supposed to think like children, not to think, I'm sorry, to believe like children, and to act and to pretend that, the emperor has clothes, when actually the emperor has no clothes. But who's going to say it? Someone with, you know what I mean, and strong enough to say, you know what are you guys talking about? It's a lot of hypocrisy here. It's a lot of double standard, and it's an obvious agenda that we all can see. And once you want to, go a little bit left or right from the script, then threats and blackmail. That's how it works. You want that? I don't want that. I don't want it in a relationship. Why would I want it in a world stage? Well, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See ya. Ciao.